How do you make an 8-year-old Jew girl cry twice?
Wait a second, dude. You can't tell that joke.
I will not. I haven't said that in years until we were on Mace Dogg's voicemail.
He said it made him feel gross.
It should. It definitely should.
Sorry to do this.
It's not for the faint of heart.
Ellie, come here.
You want me to beat her?
That was for all the listeners if they're driving down the road and they got their volume up real loud. God, should I try a cigarette?
I'm loving them.
I'll try one. The way you just blew that smoke out of your mouth made it seem like you're going to have great ideas.
I love that.
Always got to be a fucking train.
I know when I was on the phone with Gunner, it was like,
cool.
I'd love to hear what you're saying, buddy, but this fucking train won't leave.
That's nice, though, because that's a very low-stress intro to the pod, because none of this is usable.
Well, I think it's all usable. I think we say that all the time.
Mm-mm.
All right. If this ends up on the pod, you have to have sex with me.
What kind?
Ooh. Can't back your way out of a butt fuck, can you?
No, I tried. I tried a time or two, but it just keeps getting worse.
Yeah, they'll get you. Ooh, we're doing TPB fucking
trivia night. Let's
dude, that's
ride.
Gonna be sick. Are we starting with it?
Yeah. We're fresh out the gate now that train's gone. Trailer Park Boys Trivia.
Come on.
I'm going to be asking the questions. Yancey's going to be trying to answer them.
Yeah, if we do trivia with Braxton, it'll be like how to be a fucking retard trivia or whatever. And then I'll ask the questions. But
do you mean like history? Because I could smoke you in a history trivia contest.
Oh, I think you could smoke me in most topics. But
okay.
TPB, brother.
You want to take back that retard comment you just said?
Yeah, take it back. I don't like that you do that.
What is the name of Bubbles' alter ego?
The Green Bastard, baby. Parts unknown.
That's not what this says, but you're probably right. Bubbles goes to
Wait, hold on. I need... There's a couple. So when Bubbles wrestles, he's the Green Bastard unknown.
Love that.
That's his wrestling character. Then he has this thing he does with puppets where he's Conky, or I can't remember the sock puppet name.
Okay, but that I don't think is it. Here, let me read this to you. This is a hard difficulty, by the way.
Is this when he steals the Patrick Swayze Express and he makes up a new name for himself?
I'll tell you what it is.
Okay.
Bubbles goes to J-Rock's store, Skrilla Villa, to enlist Lucy and Sarah's help with a disguise because he is wanted in Bangor, Maine.
Yeah, he's wanted in Maine because he stole the Swayze Express.
Yeah, then it must be that one.
God damn it, I can't remember the name of it. Yeah, they go to...
It's an animal that stings you.
He goes to Maine with Ricky's dad, and they're trucking, and then Ricky's dad, Ray, gets picked up for prostitutes, and so he's stuck at a phone booth, drinks a bunch of beer. The boys show up, pick him up. They take him to the train show, and then in the middle of the night, he steals the Patrick Swayze Express, and then once he finds out he's on the wanted poster... He does this black permed wig with a red leather jacket and blue pants, and I can't remember the name.
Scorpion.
Scorpion. God damn it! Because the Scorpions, the band, they were there playing, and their lead singer is a part of the show for a couple episodes. Fair enough. That was a hard one.
Okay, moving right along. What kind of gun did Cyrus's father give him for graduating grade 7?
Oh, fuck.
That's not.
I don't have
a good question. It's a 9mm, which...
Yeah, I don't...
That
doesn't seem like good.
Who moved into Julian's trailer in season 1, episode 1, titled "Take Your Little Gun"?
Cyrus.
And get out of my trailer.
Come on.
That is Cyrus. Who played Julian in the hit Canadian mockumentary Trailer Park Boys?
Who played Julian and what?
Who played Julian?
Oh, I don't know the character.
John, the actor? John
Tremblay?
Yeah. In which episode does Jim Leahy find the evidence he needed in Bill and Elvina's trailer to get him reinstated as an officer of the law?
Ooh, I can't remember the exact episode, but I remember how he did it. He was suspended or retired from being the trailer park supervisor, and Randy was running it. And Randy started kicking people out, and the 2 old people he kicked out of the trailer, Jim Leahy was like, you can't just do that. They've been here for 30 years. And then he goes inside their trailer to look at it when he's feeling guilty that he wasn't the trailer park supervisor anymore. And he finds that old reel and he plays it on the projector. And it shows that he gets out of his car and he's just doing the thing. It's on Halloween, and Ricky and Julian and Bubbles are dressed up in their costumes. They put his car in neutral and roll it, and it hits a trailer. And then he takes liquor from the kids, and they fucking hit it, and it spills all over him, and George Green shows up and goes, "You're drunk on the job, Jim." Arrests him. Yeah, and Bubbles...
The episode name, by the way, is Halloween 1977.
Yeah, it was on Halloween. They're dressed up.
You were there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and immediately after that, Bubbles uses that. Jim Leahy asks Randy, he goes, "I need someone to speak for my character at this court hearing." And Randy goes, "I ain't doing it." So he goes to Bubbles, and then they arrange the peace treaty. I want to say this is season season 8. And he goes to Bubbles, and they make a peace treaty based off it. He's like, "I'll go to court and speak to your character and show for it, but you can't fuck with me and the boys anymore." And that's the peace treaty episode. So they sign a peace treaty with a witness, and then Bubbles goes to court and vouches for him. And he's reinstated that day, which is the most epic. Then he fucking rolls his car, rips the roof off it. It's the craziest drunk shit ever, dude.
All right, moving right along. The sign on the inside of the door of Bubbles' shed states, "Cats are just little people with..."
Don't know.
That's a deep cut.
This is bullshit.
Cats are just little people with fur coats. That's what the sign says.
Okay.
What does the major scheme of season 7 involve?
Is it Freedom 35?
No, dude, it's selling drugs.
That's kind of this.
Because doesn't Ricky say a bunch of funny stuff about selling dope?
That's every fucking season.
Okay, moving right along. What did Bubbles call the women who are in Ray's truck?
Ladies of the evening.
Nicely done. That difficulty is easy, though. This one's hard. Who is stealing marijuana out of the bird's nest in the opening scene of this episode?
Randy.
Damn, son.
And that's Ricky has a trailer that's full of dope, and he can't sell it because the mall's selling it for $6 a gram, and he has a sign that says $12 a gram on his trailer. And there's a scene that Jim Leahy comes in and he goes, "I'm not paying $12 a gram. You can go down to the mall and get it for $6 a gram." He's wearing his fucking police uniform, and it's for Randy. And Ricky goes, "Well, then go down to the mall and get this shitty weed for $6 a gram. I know what I got. This is good dope. It's worth $12 a gram. I'll do $10 a gram." No, he doesn't say $10 a gram. That's when Julian corrects him. But he says, "It's $12 a gram. Take it or leave it." And he goes, "Okay, I'll take 1 gram." Which, if you're a stoner, you understand how that is a waste of money.
Randy is a huge pothead this season. The birds have been stealing the marijuana from Ricky's trailer and keeping it in their nest. Randy climbed a tree to get some because he thinks Ricky charges too much.
That's wrong. He climbs a telephone pole outside of Ricky's trailer. That is wrong, but it is the bird's nest on the telephone pole.
Hilarious.
And in the same episode, the birds come into the trailer through the open window, and Ricky gives them like a tree. And he's like, "All right, get out of here."
Oh, that's awesome. Why did Trinity take Ray's liquor bottles out of Bubbles' shed?
That episode, she was one of the bottle kids, and she was throwing bottles.
To throw at people. Ding, ding, ding.
Yep.
Moving right along. What is the real first name of Mr. T?
Tyrone? Are you talking about T like... Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, Tyrone.
Tyrone's real name is, in fact, Tyler.
Oh, you're talking in real life, not the...
I don't know. It just says his real first name is Tyler. I don't know if in the show his real first name is Tyler or if the actor's name is
T
Tyler.
is Tyrone, but yeah, you can call it Tyler. J-Rocks is Jamie.
What present did Ricky make for Lucy and Trinity while he was in jail?
Ooh.
I think I've seen this clip.
I want to say no, that's when he's the janitor. Is it a birdhouse?
Yes.
Yes. All right.
What is Randy's street name when he decides to prostitute himself for cheeseburger?
Smokey. Come on.
Okay.
Man's got to eat. Man's got to have cheeseburger.
Anyway, what else is going on?
Is that it? We're just done with it?
I've had enough trailer park trivia for one night.
Well, I want more. Keep scrolling through that list.
There isn't any.
Look up a different
No,
one.
there's no more Trailer Park Boys trivia on the internet. I scoured.
I want more.
I scoured the web. What animals do Jacob and the jail-covered dummies try to eat in the forest? The boys send Jacob and the dummies into the woods with nothing to eat except licorice and
Yeah, that's
shredded
when they
wheat.
used the Swayze Express to move the marijuana to the Scorpion lead singer via the border. But, God, that whole episode was about Sam Squanches. I can't remember what they were going to try to eat.
Salamanders.
Fair enough.
In
I would have
addition-
never got that.
In addition to putting up the bail money, Julian also had a nice Christmas gift for Ricky. What was it?
The bail money for who? You need more information than that.
For Ricky. In addition to putting up the bail money for Ricky, Julian
Yes,
also had a
but
nice
he's
Christmas
put up the
gift.
bail money for Ricky. He's put it up for Ricky for Ray. He said there's way more than one episode where Julian put up the bail
Julian
money.
gave Ricky his grandmother's New Yorker. Oh, the car that Ricky continued to drive and live in throughout the regular TV series.
Yeah, the 3-door New Yorker.
Trailer Park Boys, Intermediate, Quiz 1. What are the names of the father-daughter pair that are hawking fake Bibles in the episode The Bible Pimp?
Ooh, God damn it. And she wears her hair like that girl from Star Wars.
Ooh, Carrie Fisher,
Yeah, I don't have it. I don't have that one in the bag.
Tanya, and Katie says, I don't know about the moon, but this rainbow made me
That
happy."
same episode, Ricky's dating Sarah.
Uh-huh.
That is like one of the few times he's with her in the whole fucking all the seasons. And he pulls up into like a DQ, that kind of drive-in feel, or Sonic, where you press the button, and then it frames out, and 2 cars away, Julian's in his Mustang with the girl that steals all the pot and shit that sells the Bibles.
Oh, that's the best.
And she ends up being a stripper, and they go and shake him down at the strip club.
Oh, good.
Yeah, they
I
get all
think
their
I
stuff
heard
back.
about that. The strip club shakedown.
Yeah.
Let me tell you this: Hampton and Tanya,
Okay.
father-daughter duo. I'm gonna send.
I can tell you the funniest part about that whole episode that gets put on TikTok is Hampton. I would assume is his name since you're talking about the two of them.
I am, and Tanya.
Bubbles is currently living in an empty lot in one of J-Rock's vans because Ricky put electricity in his shed while he wasn't around and burned it down to grow pot.
Sick.
And so that dude's talking to Bubbles at his van, and he goes, "Have you read the Bible, son?" And he goes, "I don't know, that depends." And he goes, "Can you read, son?" And he goes, "I don't know, that depends. Can you fuck off?"
Yep, I have seen that part. So that's cool.
So that was TPB. Good segment. We're on to the next one.
I don't know how much. I don't know if I can trivia any TV show.
Oh, dude, you know, but movies, Lonesome Dove, you
I
trivia
could
the
rip
shit
some
out of
Lonesome
them.
Dove
for
trivia.
sure.
Oh,
Can't stand rude behavior in a man.
I know.
Won't tolerate.
I know 2 Bill Murray movies. I'll name them now. Groundhog Day.
I think my favorite
Scrooged.
Bill Murray is in Zombieland. When he gets
Weekend
shot
at Bernie's.
fucking with the guy. All right. You got more? Ooh, what other trivia could we do?
We could do history trivia, and I could fuck you up.
All right, well, let me look it up on my phone so you don't get to cheat, you little slut.
What trivia are we doing? History trivia? You're gonna do?
We are not doing history.
Oh yeah,
trivia.
obviously you aren't because you don't want to embarrass yourself in front of all of Southeast.
Yeah, I
Idaho.
wouldn't be good at it. I didn't pay attention in school, and I've never studied it since.
I would like to do this. This
History
podcast is
trivia.
completely off the rails, but this is Mustache Firefighter guy.
Okay.
Shout out him. This is what he sent me.
Sparky, I think he might take that. He's climbing up the ranks pretty good.
Listen to this
I
shit.
think he'd work over Mustache Firefighter.
Bullshit!
I think
Bullshit! I would his face!
That's what Mustache.
I do love how amped up he is on it.
That's what Brad says at Braden. We said that Braden could probably beat him up, and that's his response. So it's on site, I think, at this point.
I think, I thought it was Braden to begin with, but Mustache Firefighter guy, he showed some spunk in that video.
He meant business. I don't think he was kidding around. I think he was serious when he said he would fuck Braden's face.
And do we know if that's sex? We don't know.
Technically, it is oral sex unless he's talking.
But we do have a dog run. We've been trying to turn into a death match for a
Holy
long
moly.
time. So those two might be the tip of the spear.
Yeah, and we could park things on the corner of it so you can climb up the turnbuckle and dive off.
For sure.
Drop
And we'll
some
throw
elbows.
shit in a cage. Like at 3 minutes, we throw a fucking machete in the ring.
Well, hold on, dude, like a chair.
Yeah.
Not a machete.
We'll throw a 6-shooter in there, but it's only got 2 bullets. Keep squeezing.
Excuse me, ma'am. My name's Dublé Whiteclaw. I'm here to investigate the murder of your late husband.
I love it.
Does Dublé Whiteclaw just pour White Claws like into a Yeti thermos and then ask? Probably.
History trivia question: the United States bought Alaska from which country?
Russia.
That's correct.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you.
In 1957.
Question.
Hold on, Google that, dude. I made that up, but if I'm right, I'm going to lose my mind.
I might get
What
hard.
year did America buy Alaska?
1867.
Okay,
You're
so we were
fucking
90
way
years
off,
off, dude. That's not that much. You can live to be 90. That's within one lifetime. It counts. Continue.
I don't think I can live to be 90. Question: who was the 4th president of the United States?
Oh, first Washington, then
Just get to the
Adams,
4th.
maybe. Then somebody, then another Adams. There's a lot of Adams that were presidents around then.
James Madison.
Oh.
You were wrong.
Okay, what else you got?
Question: which era marked a switch from agricultural practices to industrial practices?
The Industrial Revolution.
That is 100% correct.
Thank you. That happened in the late
Question:
1800s.
what was the name of the series of programs and projects President Franklin D. Roosevelt?
The New Deal.
Dude.
That's the 1930s.
And I want the listeners to know I was only halfway through that question when he answered.
Well, normal people know this stuff.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Fill in the blank. The 19th Amendment guarantees blank the right to vote.
Blacks. Women.
What? Let's go back to that first answer. What was that about?
Blacks.
Women was correct. He had it in the bag. He's just a little racist.
Now, hold on.
sometimes.
Hey,
Question.
hey, hold your
which
goddamn
4
horses.
presidents are on?
Don't make me do this right now.
Okay.
Is there a way you can read those questions without seeing the answer? And then also see if you know them?
No, I wouldn't know.
But, I mean,
Dude, you would dominate me so hard. I don't know what president was what. I don't know a single president.
open your mind. Is there a way you can read the question without knowing the answer? And then, if in your brain you go, hey, I might know this answer, you can
Yes,
try.
there is.
Well,
By
why
the
don't
way,
you
I
do
scroll.
that? Scroll better. Do it. Try it.
Fuck. I'm going to lose.
No, there's no winning or losing. Obviously, I know everything about history.
No, I've been
I know
eyeballing that
everything.
toaster on the shelf, and I swear to God, if I lose this, that's it. I'm going to take a bath with it right now.
I'd never be able to get you out of the bathtub.
Which 4? You wouldn't. You would have to call help. You'd be
We'd
like,
have to
I
get
guess we'll get him out of here when you get here tomorrow, Tyler. Like, I
I'd
don't
probably
know
call a
what you
boom
do.
truck and then an ambulance.
Hey, y'all got a crane on deck? Or... Okay. Question.
Uh-huh. Thank you.
Which 4 presidents are on Mount Rushmore?
Washington, Lincoln, FDR, that's Franklin Deli Meat Roosevelt. Delano
Meats.
Roosevelt. And Teddy Roosevelt. It's 2 Roosevelts.
George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, Thomas Jefferson, and Theodore Roosevelt.
No FDR. TJ, dude. Tommy Jeff.
Who was the first woman to make $1 million in the United States?
Hell, I don't know. Victoria's Secret.
Madam C.J. Walker.
Madam C.J. Walker. We've heard about her.
Question.
She had to be
Which
a
year
badass
was
bitch.
George H.W. Bush elected president?
1992. 1988.
1988. You had it on the second one, but you were wrong. We'll breeze
Did
past
Clinton
that.
serve 2 terms?
Question.
He must have done.
What do the stripes on the American flag represent?
The 13 original colonies.
You were dead on. It literally, the way you stated it, the 13 original. Question. Where was Martin Luther King Jr. born?
Selma.
Atlanta, Georgia. You fucking retard.
Well, he was in Selma for a while, remember? They made a movie out of it. Did he get
Question.
killed there? I don't know.
Which two Native American leaders led Lakota Sioux and Cheyenne warriors in the fight against
Colonel Mustard? What?
Colonel George Custer's troops
Custer.
in Battle of Little Bighorn?
Oh, the Battle of Little Bighorn. I don't know. The only black guy I know with the Native Americans is the dude that helped
Crazy Horse and Sitting Bull.
Well, we would have known that. But hold on.
We wouldn't have.
Lewis and Clark, remember when they went across the Oregon Trail or whatever?
I don't remember.
They took a slave, I think one slave with them. His name was York, like the peppermint patty. And he was fucking stacked. He was huge. He was like 6'6", 6'8". And I wrote a paper on him in like 5th grade.
Why was he about like the peppermint patty?
That was his name, York. His last name wasn't like the peppermint patty.
Okay.
I was just telling you that. First name York, last name like the peppermint patty.
I was just trying to figure out in my head. I was like, why is he like a peppermint patty? What is happening?
Pleased to meet your acquaintance, Double White Claw. How can I be of service?
All right, now we continue. Question. Finish the line President Franklin D. Roosevelt said during his speech addressing the attack on Pearl Harbor. Yesterday, December 7th, 1941.
I should know this. Can I have a
A
hint?
date which we will live
In infamy forever.
Yes, you are correct.
Sorry for yelling in the microphone.
Question.
What?
What was the name of the landmark Supreme Court case that ruled the racial segregation of schools unconstitutional?
Brown v. Board of Education, suck my fucking dick.
God damn, you're right too, dude.
Yes.
Holy shit. You're fucking on, dude.
What else you got?
What year was the Vietnam Veterans Memorial dedicated in Washington, D.C.?
Hell, I don't know. 82.
Motherfucker, are you shitting me? You got it, dude. Holy shit. I think you knew it and you just breezed your way into it to be a fucking show off. Dude. Were you showboating your American history back there? Dude.
I thought, I don't even know what year the war ended. I thought maybe it ended in like 76.
Are you doing that thing again where you pretend you don't know the answer
No, I
so
thought-
you can rip a solid answer?
I thought, how long does it take them to put a memorial together? 6 years? 82, dude.
You nailed it.
God, America, that makes me feel really good about myself. We should like start every day with just rolling through some history trivia.
The shot heard around the world describes the beginning of which battles
Boston
in the American...
Massacre.
No. The battles of Lexington and Concord.
Oh, Lexington, Concord, of course.
Question. What was the first state to legalize same-sex marriage? I want to say California.
New Mexico.
I don't even know.
All my family's gay and they live
Massachusetts.
there. Oh, okay. Wonder what year that was. Does it say?
Question. Who was president during the Cuban Missile Crisis?
JFK.
God damn, you're fucking hot, dude.
What else you got?
Question. Who was the first Who was the first black Supreme Court justice in the United States?
Not the one we had. Not it's not Scalia. Who's the black one we have now that we love?
Oh, I don't know.
And he never...
Dude, I told you
Thomas.
when we started
Clarence
this.
Thomas. Is it Clarence Thomas?
Thurgood Marshall.
Oh, well, that was a long time ago then.
Question. In which year did child labor laws start in the United States?
19... I'm going to be guessing on this one.
I feel like it's an 80s thing.
An 1800s thing?
80s.
Oh, there's no way.
You think it was that long ago?
Well, we had dude, they had child labor laws in the 60s. And the 50s. The 50s was white picket fence era. They weren't putting kids to work, I think. I'm going to say the 30s or 40s. Probably the 40s during the war.
1938. You're right. You're right there.
Okay.
Even on things you don't know, you're fucking bordering the truth, dude.
I know, dude.
You're fucking here.
If everybody would understand, this is also how I am when I say other things.
What was the name of
Just
the battle in the Pacific fought between the U.S. Navy and the Imperial Japanese Navy in the June of 1942?
Whoa. I have no idea. Will I know these
Battle
words?
of Midway.
I did know that word. I didn't know what it was.
What was the Battle of Gettysburg fought? When was the Battle of Gettysburg fought during the Civil War? You can't put your head to your nose and think.
April of 1864? Nah, had to be
July
earlier.
1st through July 3rd, 1863. You're still on.
I know. I knew it was
The
earlier.
way you're barely missing these is a problem. Question. Who was the first American to win a Nobel Peace Prize?
Einstein.
Theodore Roosevelt.
Fuck him, dude. What else you got?
That's
Fuck
what I
you,
said,
Teddy
too.
Roosevelt, you fucking cocksucker.
Fuck you, Teddy! What country did the U.S. men's Olympic hockey team defeat?
Russia.
What country did the U.S. men's Olympic hockey team defeat in the semifinals of the 1980 Winter Olympics in Lake Placid?
Russia.
A game commonly known
USSR.
as the Miracle on Ice.
The Soviet Union.
Dude, you said it as I read it. The Soviet Union, brother. Fuck, you're on fire,
That's
dude.
the Cold
I wish
War,
I would
dude.
have played this game with
It's
you.
the
I
Cold
sucked
War.
at Trailer Park Boys trivia, and now you're just murdering it. You're like, what do you want to know about our country? I'll fucking tell you. Where do you retain all this information?
Dude,
in that
wow.
fucking porn cock ears or what? Because it ain't in that fucking brain. What? Excuse me. Question. What year did the North American Free Trade Agreement go into effect? I want to say that was
NAFTA?
Clinton's era, wasn't it?
You're thinking of NATO.
Oh.
No, you're right. This is
think
when we
so.
started trading corn with Mexico and shit.
Yeah, I think Clinton did this because I think the only reason I remember it is because Trump Dog was ripping on how bad Clinton did.
All right, so let's do this. Hold on. Remember what years Clinton was president?
No idea.
Can you take a guess?
86 to 90?
Do you know who was president before George W. Bush?
Nope.
Do you remember when 9/11 was?
Yes.
What year?
2001.
Who was president?
George Bush.
Okay, we're getting close. We know he was president in 2001. George Bush
We
was.
talking mid to late 90s?
That's exactly what we're talking. 96 is going to be our guess.
Okay.
Oh, maybe 98. 2 years into his presidency.
1994.
Fuck. So that means Clinton did serve 2 terms. That makes sense.
Question.
Okay.
When did the construction of the Great Wall of China begin? I don't know how this is still American. I'm on the same thread, but it seems
I
like
have
they're throwing
no
us
idea.
curveballs.
1926, 1582.
7th century BC.
Okay. What the fuck?
Who sent Christopher Columbus to explore the New World?
Spain.
Yes and no.
Spanish fellow by the name of
King Ferdinand of Spain.
King
You
Ferdinand.
were right, but you were wrong.
Franz Ferdinand has that cool song, "Take Me Out." You know that one? Hold
Is
on.
that like Ferdinand at the ball game?
You know that one? Can I play it?
Yep.
It's a one-hit wonder, I think.
Is that where we get Ferdinand the Bull?
You know, it may be. I wonder. Ferdinand's got to come from the Bible or something.
It probably does.
Dude, this is an all-timer. Just wait. You know it?
Yes, I do. Yep. Yes.
This is Franz Ferdinand.
That's it.
We're waiting for that fucking... That's so nasty. Anyway, Franz Ferdinand, isn't that nice?
Yep. Question. What is considered the largest empire in history? You better fucking give me a crisp answer.
The largest empire in history? The Roman Empire.
The Mongol Empire.
Oh, yo, the Mongols are the ones with that guy that killed everybody. Genghis Khan, I think. Genghis Khan?
Well, too bad that wasn't part of the question. Huh?
Did you hear about that?
No.
Joe Rogan says that Genghis Khan killed so many people that it changed the carbon footprint of the Earth forever.
No shit.
Yeah, dude.
What's the number on that?
We gotta
I
look
could
it
be
up.
that guy. When you were talking about me beating the dog to death earlier, like
I
could-
wasn't talking.
Dude, I could be that guy.
Oh, yeah, you could be.
I'd be like,
How
"It's
many
in the
people
name
is
of what's
Genghis
right."
Khan responsible for killing? Did Genghis Khan really kill 1.7 million people in 1 hour?
That seems a little ridiculous.
He was responsible for the deaths of as many as 40 million people.
Holy shit.
Bruh. 40 mil, that's 6.5 Holocausts.
That's a lot. That's fucking numbers, dude. The Holocaust needs to step up.
How many people were even on the
No,
planet
can we get
back
real
then?
about how the Holocaust needs to step their fucking game up? Those are fucking rookie numbers, dude. I got 8 in my fucking ashtray, dude.
Dude, 606 million, what's the difference?
All right, what year did the French Revolution start?
Wait, the French Revolution was right after the American Revolution because they were a bunch of fucking copycats. And the American Revolution was like 1776-ish. 78? We'll go 1778.
Dude, you're close. It's
What is-
1789.
Oh, they took 11.
there,
they took
dude.
10 years.
Like, you're fucking close. Question. What event is commonly believed to have sparked World War I?
Dude, that's a tough one. Nobody knows why World War I happened. It was just because machine guns came around.
And they're like, we need to try these.
Yeah,
out.
dude. And I think Germany kept trying to go to war with the world, but that's all I know.
The assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Australia.
Ferdinand everywhere? Are we getting into some...
Ferdinand, tell me am I saying it wrong? Is that's what it is, right? It's spelled different than the last one we talked about. But that's Ferdinand,
No, you're right.
isn't it?
Yeah. I just wonder if that's some conspiracy stuff.
Who was the last Tsar of Russia?
Tsar.
Tsar? Why is the T silent? That pisses me off.
It should be spelled CZ.
That makes me want
CZAR.
whatever happened here. I wish I could be the last.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Anyways, who was the last Tsar of Russia?
Lenin.
Nicholas II.
Oh, I never would have got that.
How many Celtic languages are still spoken today?
Celtic. And I have no idea. Can we get to American history? What the fuck? Keep going.
6.
Okay. I don't even know what that means.
Question. In what year did Libya gain independence from Italy?
1988. The CIA probably did it.
1951.
Oh, yeah, the CIA definitely did it, dude.
Where did Albert Einstein live before moving to the
Germany.
United States? Fuck, you're on. You're back. I thought I lost you, but you're back. Who is commonly referred... Excuse me. Question. Who is commonly referred to as the person who created the first printing press?
William Randolph Hearst, that fucking anti-weed faggot.
Johannes Gutenberg.
Oh, the Gutenberg printing press. Oh, well, what did William...
During
Hold
which war
on.
was
No,
Chris...
no. I watch this.
Dude, are you going to call him out?
What was William Randolph Hearst famous for?
According to Hearst Foundations, Hearst was a major producer of movie newsreels and is widely credited with creating the comic strip syndication business. In 1902, his interest in politics led to his election to the United States House.
Who cares, dude? Comic strips, he was in media.
During which war was a Christmas truce called?
World War... Armistice Day. This is World War I. 1921.
World War I. You are
Something like
correct.
that.
How old was Queen Elizabeth II when she was crowned the Queen of England?
8, 13, 12.
27.
Okay.
What was the code name for the German invasion of the Soviet Union during World War II?
Oh, fuck. Is there a hint?
No. Yeah, I can scroll.
Is
and
it
get the
Operation
answer.
something?
Yes.
And it's not Blitzkrieg. Operation...
It starts with a B.
Is it a word I know? Is it cool? Does
It's
it
not
sound
something
cool?
we'd say often.
What is it?
Barbarossa.
Keep rolling.
When did the Mexican Revolution start?
1826.
November 20th, 1910.
Yikes.
Who was the
Ay,
first
caramba.
Who was the first ruler of the Mongol Empire?
Genghis Khan. That's the only one I know.
Yeah, you're on.
Okay.
You're back.
Keep going.
What year did India gain independence from Britain? Is this not... I've Googled American history trivia. What the fuck is
Take me
happening?
to another website, dude. Or we can stop. Or we can keep going because I'm fucking good
Dude,
at
I want
this.
to see you fucking kill it.
I need some America action, bruh.
Oh, I said history trivia questions. My bad.
You cannot be trusted.
American history trivia.
Well, hell.
Okay.
This is going to get tough because now it's going to get down to brass tacks, so I'm not going to know the deets.
I hope you win.
Thanks.
How long ago do historians estimate that the
Horse?
first settlers arrived on what is now American soil? The answer is guesstimating. It's not an exact date.
It's like a...
More
I
than
don't
12,000 years ago.
Yeah.
How did indigenous tribes get here?
Dude, can we get fucking USA history? What is this? America? Like it was a land before there was us? Before the whites came in? Like it was even...
The whites?
Hold on. That might have just been going through from the very beginning and we would have got into
USA history trivia.
Fuck yeah.
Now I think you're going to murder. 149 U.S. history trivia questions. Ranked from easiest to hardest.
Sick.
Can we rip a pause and I can piss before we rip
Let's
it?
go.
How gay our
I'm just going to chicken wing for the rest of the cast. I'm experiencing some slight armpit irritation, and Yancey says it's because my dry skin...
Difficulties. That's what you say when you experience something that people are listening to. Oh, are we recording?
Yeah. I'm experiencing armpit difficulties. And if it's because my dry skin's rubbing together, so I'm going to chicken wing. If you're just listening and not watching, I am chicken winging right now. Full on.
He's fucking
holding the
up.
microphone and chicken wings full out. Like I'm ready for Thanksgiving dinner. What?
Are we ready for U.S. trivia?
Yeah, hit me. Get me out of here, dude. Get me out of the chicken wing bit. I'm stuck.
Throwing you a lifeline. Let's go. Okay, 149 U.S. history trivia questions. Ranked from easiest to hardest.
Speaking of the microphone.
What president, elected in 1852, is the only in U.S. history to be denied renomination by his party for a second elected term?
1852. Is that a name I'm not going to know?
Yeah.
What is it?
Franklin Pierce.
Fucking suck my... Easiest to hardest? We're fucked, bro.
In May of 2003, the fastest known speeding ticket in U.S. history was handed out with a Swedish sports car, allegedly going 242 miles an hour in a 75 mile an hour zone. Fittingly, in what state did this occur? I suppose everything's bigger and everything is faster there. Oh, that's a tip. I'm not going to read those to you again.
Okay.
Where's everything bigger?
Texas?
Yes.
Thanks.
Oh, they fucking duped me.
I know. I was
freebie.
thinking it was going to be the speed of the car, and I went, "This is U.S. history."
Civil rights activist Yuji Ichioka founded the short-lived AAPA organization while studying at UC Berkeley in 1968.
California.
Asian American. We didn't even get to the end. What two-word alternative name coined by him to refer a particular demographic of people in the USA?
This is ridiculous.
Asian American. According to legend, Delaware gets the nickname Diamond State because it was once called a jewel among states by what third U.S. president?
The third one. God, so the fourth one we just learned was Tommy J, right?
Yep.
Was that right?
I think so. We could be wrong. I don't remember.
The first one's Washington. The third one's got to be one of the Adamses. Give me an Adams. Can I have an Adams?
So I think our trivia is fucking with us a bit. It's Thomas Jefferson.
Was he?
That's the answer.
Thomas Jefferson was something else then.
What Boston-based battle of the American Revolutionary
Thomas
War?
Jefferson bought Alaska. Sorry. Boston-based battle. Not the Boston Massacre.
The Boston-based battle of the American Revolutionary War is somewhat inaccurately named since most of the fighting took place in Breeds Hill.
The Boston Massacre?
Battle of Bunker Hill. You're not giving me high hopes for this
Dude,
trivia.
you're getting crazy with it. Give me one I know.
From 2000 to 2008, U.S. golden dollar coins were minted with an image of what Shoshone woman who guided the Lewis and Clark expedition. He was right. It was
Can you do that?
I can, but I think you
No,
already
I mean,
ripped it.
are you allowed on a podcast?
Oh, shit, I don't know. We're going to know in a couple years. We might be somebody someday, and they're going to go, hey, do you know these fucking retards had a podcast? Listen to this shit. They're both in their 20s and lost as fuck, and they say horrible shit. From 1776 to 1783, Thomas Paine wrote a series of pamphlets about the Revolution, known as the American blank. Fill in the one word blank at a time of intense difficulty and danger. It has hints at the end of every question, and I'm trying to sort out.
I need a hint because it's the American something paper.
Fill in the one word C blank at time of intense difficulty and danger. It's what it says. You can read it. I'm not retarded right now. That's what it fucking says.
What is the answer then? Sorry, but I can't understand.
The American crisis.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Obviously. I think we all know that.
Do you have any American trivia I know?
Dude, you don't get to pick that. I got fucked on TPB. You're getting fucked on
I
American
know, we're
history.
losing the thread.
No, I
we
don't
need
think
to
we
run
are.
a winner.
Hold on.
I feel like we're pulling the slot machine.
We're about to hit a hot streak. Due to his status as the president of the Continental Congress, John Hancock's signature was the only one not grouped by state on which document?
The Declaration of Independence.
Fucking correct. You're back, dude. You
University
stated it
of
just
Michigan.
the way the answer's listed. You're back. The fifth party system in the United States, which hosted relative Democrat dominance with their New Deal coalition, began in which president's 1932 election?
FDR. Franklin Delano.
Fucking FDR, brother. You're fucking... See, I told you.
We know that.
You just had to hang on a second. The largest wildcat strike in U.S. history was an 8-day strike in March of what year? The strikers were 200,000 postal workers. Will accept responses within 5 years of the correct answer.
$1963.
Bitch, you were 2 away from being accepted. No, the answer's 1970, but they'd go 65 to 75. Dude, you were close.
Yeah, I gotta hit a pause and get my dog because she might be cleaning up the baseball game. And we're back.
The North Star was a 19th century anti-slavery newspaper founded by what famous...
Frederick Douglass.
You got it, and I was only halfway through the question, just so all you guys listening know. He's back. He's hot.
3 in a row.
What economic agreement between the United States, Mexico, and Canada was enacted in 1994?
North American Free Trade Agreement, 1994.
NAFTA. You fucking... Dude, you're killing it. You're back. Gods and generals, in quotations, the killer angels, in quotations, and the last full measure, in quotations, are the classic novels by Michael Shara, that chronicle what 19th century conflict?
Let me think about that for one moment.
Do you want me to read the question again?
Nope.
God's generals, the killer angels, the last full measure, are classic
That's
novels.
gotta be the Civil War.
Dude, you're spot on. You're spot on, brother. You're back. Henry David Thoreau wrote about life in the woods in Massachusetts in what iconic 1854 work of nonfiction literature?
I don't know.
Walden.
Okay, but now I'm going to know that Thoreau.
He edited
Walden
newspapers, flew kites, and had a long career in politics.
Benjamin Franklin.
I was the first line into a fucking 8-line question.
Flew
You
kites,
murdered
brother. Flew kites. Invented electricity. Not really.
Room 214 of what Washington, D.C. hotel has been converted to the Scandal Room, in quotations, with decor that includes newspaper headlines about Richard Nixon's resignation.
I didn't interrupt you, but when I said aha is when I knew it was the Watergate Hotel.
Nice! You got it. You're back. During the American Civil War, the battles of Bull Run, both first and second, Fredericksburg, Chancellorsville, and Approximate Courthouse were all fought in what state?
Pennsylvania.
Virginia.
Fuck.
Which U.S. president spent the longest time in office? This man served in the office until his death at the age of 63.
Do you want to know?
You going to rip another...
Franklin Deli Meat Roosevelt, dude?
Yes, Deli Meat, dog. Franklin Deli Meat Roosevelt. It says Deli Meat Roosevelt.
So, check this out. This was the first female president. There's some fucking American history for you. I don't know the dates exactly, but Franklin Deli Meat Roosevelt was elected in 32, maybe 36. Yeah, 36.
Okay.
And then he had polio. You know how he had polio? Did you know that?
Nope.
Okay, well, he did. That's why we call him Franklin Deli Meat Roosevelt, because he was in a wheelchair at the end.
Fair enough.
But he was, because World War II had started.
Was he more ham or more turkey?
Ham. He was a honey glazed ham.
Sure. Oh,
Yeah. Cheeky, rosy cheeks and shit. Yeah.
I bet he was good.
Oh, yeah. So, check
Do you
this
think
out.
anyone ate him?
Yeah. 100%.
Do you think there's a guy at the corner that just like cuts a piece of thigh off and was like, he wasn't bad?
Yeah, he couldn't feel it. He had polio.
Yeah. Well, he was dead by the time he gets to the corner.
Oh. Like Mongolian Grill.
Yeah, and they just
You think
cut
they
a quick
got-
square out, and like, I'll throw that on the fryer later.
You think they got human down there at the Mongolian Grill?
They got some shit. I'll tell you that. I haven't found a Chinese restaurant in Southeast Idaho that's opened that in 15 years didn't get closed down for the shit they were serving.
Mongolian Grill's been kicking, brother, for a while.
All right.
So anyway, Franklin Deli Meat Roosevelt has polio. He's elected in 36. He does the New Deal and creates this whole new social welfare system that we have today, like welfare and food stamps. He created all that. And then it kind of got things moving, and then the war happened. And then we had to build shit for World War II. So, like, people went to work, and the economy boomed, and we fucking got out of the Great Depression of the 1930s. So we're in the middle of World War II in 1944. He's been president for 8 years, which is 2 terms, which is the most anybody's ever been president. Everybody stepped down after 2 terms. And we're in the middle of World War II, and he goes, I'll run again. And he hits a 3rd term, dude.
No
Yeah, it's
shit.
never been done as far as I know. Maybe one other no other president. Rips a 3rd term, but he's so fucked up, like, because he dies 2 years into it, I think.
So he's doing the Biden?
Yeah, he's doing, it's even cooler because they didn't lie to us and have drugs back then. He was all fucked up, and so his wife, Eleanor Roosevelt, famous for saying nobody can make you feel inferior without your consent.
That's why on Gone in 60 Seconds he names the car Eleanor.
Boom. She was the president. Like, a lot of historians go, yo, Eleanor Roosevelt ran the country. Like, she did everything. He was all fucked up and old and dying. She was the acting president for like a year.
So she was our
First female
true
president. Yeah.
female
And I think she
president.
kicked ass. Just a badass bitch.
Dude, Eleanor.
And that's cool, dude.
I'm going to name
I
my
love
Power Stroke
women's
Eleanor.
rights and stuff. I'm showing this part of the podcast to Katie because I was
You were woke?
I was naturally pro-woman. Organically pro-woman. Dude, organically pro-woman. That is what I am.
All right.
I'm pro-organic woman, dude. I want me a
Question.
lady. I want me a lady that doesn't eat fucking preservatives.
We're going to do, okay, we'll put a number on it. We're going to do 10 more,
Ah.
and then we're done with the trivia.
Okay.
Trivia's going away.
Let's
I've had
ride.
enough. I feel dumb
Let's
enough
do it,
as
dude.
it is.
10 more free throws.
If you interrupt me again, I'm going to fucking take a bath with that
Okay.
toaster. Do I have to go now?
I'm
Is
gonna
this
have-
a suicide pod?
I'm gonna have
Fuck.
to get a crane in here.
Executed as a spy in 1776, what speaker of the immortal phrase, I only regret that I have but one life to lose for my country, is the official state hero of Connecticut? Dude, that's a fucking bold line.
Isn't that sick?
Holy shit, he died with honor.
I don't know who that is. I'll know the name. Nobody.
Nathan Hale?
Yeah. I remember the name, but
Easy to know
I wouldn't
it
have
after,
guessed
huh?
that. I wouldn't have guessed that.
Reynolds Street in Pittsburgh, PA, is home to a cluster of museums and historical buildings based around the Clayton residence of the industrialist Henry Clay F. Blank. Fill in the blank.
What? Industrialist Henry Clay F. Fitzgerald? I don't know.
The Frick.
Frick Park Market. That's why.
Referring to the then future president John Adams, the songs Sit Down John and But Mr. Adams come from what Broadway musical named for an important year in American history?
1776?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. The president resided in his mansion at the Monticello and was a famed inventor. He controversially enforced the Embargo Act, but also successfully led a raid against Barbary pirates. Who was this president?
Oh, fuck.
His first name starts with a T.
It is TJ? It's Tommy Jeffs?
It's Tommy Jeffs.
Okay.
Today, Washington, D.C. is the nation's capital, but it's far from being the only place to take the role throughout America's history. In 1789, the first capital of the United States was actually located in which
Motherfucking
city?
Philadelphia, bitch.
New York City.
Damn it.
All right. President Thomerson.
Thomerson Jeffertown? What? Who?
I'm on the clause, brother. President Thomas Jefferson bought about 828,000 square miles worth of land from France in 1803.
The Louisiana Purchase.
You got it. Michael C. Hall played President John F. Kennedy in scenes reacting a visit to Queen Elizabeth II, played at the time by Claire Foy on season 2 of what big budget Netflix series?
Are you fucking me? I don't know. JFK.
The Crown.
That's retarded.
It really is. From 1944 to 1945, the Germans increased their troops surrounding the Adrian's Forest. Ardennes Forest? No, I can't let you see the answer. All right, now you can check it.
I don't know. This might not be good.
The Ardennes Forest for what World War II battle and major counteroffensive?
Mm-hmm.
It gets the name for the rounded swelling of German troops in the region.
The Battle of Swelling Pimple Hill.
Dude, you were on.
Really?
Battle of Bulge.
Bulge. The
You're
Battle
close.
of the Bulge.
What ninth president had the shortest term in office, 1 month, but also the longest inaugural speech of any president in American history at a whopping 105 minutes length?
Who was only president for a month?
Starts with an H.
Herbert Hoover?
Mm-mm.
Hold on. Who got killed? Who was William Howard Taft? He didn't get killed. Andrew Jackson? I don't know. What do you got?
Harrison.
That means nothing to me.
That's all it says.
Okay.
11/22
They don't even know his first
63
name.
is a novel in which a time traveler attempts to prevent the assassination of JFK. By what American author who's associated more with Maine than Washington, D.C.? He writes all the books, like a lot of
JFK books?
horror books.
Oh, it's King.
Like, yeah.
Stephen King?
Stephen King.
Who is King?
Alexander Hamilton. Let's just say this is the last
We should go
question.
watch Jeopardy.
This is the last question.
Okay.
Alexander Hamilton, John Jay, and James Madison used the pen named Publius to publish what set of 85 essays in the New York newspaper in
that's the something
1787 and
papers.
1788?
The something papers, the fucking,
You're close.
the freedom papers or something.
You're way close.
God damn, it's America to the core. It's patriotic.
The
as fuck.
Federalist
The
Papers.
Federalist Papers. Fuck,
That's
there
enough
was
trivia.
Federalist back
I'm
then.
done holding this phone. Sick of it.
That was fun.
Dude, we had a great time.
We should go watch Jeopardy and eat chicken and rice.
Is that really what you want to do?
Yeah.
We can?
Well, you have any better ideas?
No.
I don't know if we can.
I just
fucking
I
ever.
told you earlier that I was like, I didn't even need my mattress. I'm not going home.
I don't know if
I
we
guess
can-
if that's what we're doing, that's what we're doing. I'd like to hang out here and chill outside until it's cold and dark and not fun.
Okay.
I wish we had video so people could see what you just did with your microphone. You can't just tuck it in your ass, dude.
So I don't know if we can use any of this.
We can use all of it.
You think we can release a trivia
Trivia
episode?
Town USA, dude.
It wasn't a.
Do you think our peeps would hate it?
Well,
Because they're going to hear it different than us. They're going to hear the question and go, does he have it or does he not?
I think they're
and
gonna-
there's some highs and lows in that.
Well, if they're like anybody I know, they're going to want to know the answer, though. It is
You were,
fun to play trivia.
We did give the answer.
No, I know. That's what I mean. It'll be fun to
Yeah.
play along.
For sure.
This can be a play along.
You're right.
This could be our sing along, dude.
Or sing along, play along.
You know any Barney songs?
I don't think so. I love
A is for
you.
apples, dude. No, I like to eat apples and bananas. What?
Dude, you lost me a long
It's
time
the
ago.
vowel song. It's a real Barney song.
Eat apples and bananas.
That's right, dude.
I like to queef.
No, why do you do that? You always
I
do
don't
that.
know. I'm fucking immature, I guess. I'm working on growing up. I told you that. I turned 30 this month. I'm fucking working on it, dude.
Advertisements. We have a podcast
They're everywhere.
that pays us $0, and I can't afford to not have advertisements.
Well, you could. You're just cheap.
Oh, yeah. That's an all-time classic. All day.
Apples and bananas, dude.
it's the
They
vowels.
whipped so hard they pulled their fucking banana.
Alright, so the kids laughing creeped me out just there, so I had to shut it down.
I thought you were into that.
Kids
That's
laughing?
what you were saying on pause.
No, I
Just
don't like them
kids.
to laugh. I like them to die.
Oh, wow.
What?
You'd been great at the Holocaust.
No, that's just a character I'm working on. His name's Double Whiteclaw, and he wants children to die. He's investigating the death of your father,
Yeah. So if your dad died.
Tobias Gunderson.
And I walked into the
Yeah.
I walked into the manager's garage, this flatbed and slip tank studio the other night, and there was an ashtray flowing over with cigarette butts.
Mm-hmm.
Braxton had been pulling his hair. You could see like it was stretched out, like he was stressed. It was too much, and there was just one. You know those lights from the 80s that hang
Yep.
down from the ceiling, and it's just one single
Halogen.
light bulb.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
It hums when it turns
That
on.
was right over him, and he just had papers. He had a chart with pins and rubber bands hooked to places. He is figuring out the death of your father. I want you to know. He's going to crack it's a cold case. It's hard on him. And I hope you guys know the work he puts in to finding out why your father doesn't love you.
Double Whiteclaw is on the case, dude.
Dude,
But you know what? You know what his biggest snag has
We're
been?
basically Saturday Night Live.
You know what his biggest snag has been?
What?
Tobias Gunderson, dude. And you know why, and I know why. But Tobias Gunderson is a fucking stick in my craw. You know what I mean?
Burr under your saddle?
Yes, that's exactly what he is.
Like for a rough day.
So
You
anyway.
can't keep carrying 20-hour shifts trying to figure out what happened on these cold cases. You got to shut it down at some point.
Dude,
You've changed. You're not even the Braxton I met less than a year ago.
I just need a little more time. I'm telling you, it's all coming together.
You're on the verge of cracking the case. Huh?
That's the best. Anyway, that makes me want to eat at a diner.
Dude, I could go for a diner.
Yeah, I know. Diners rule. But,
How shitty is it that fucking Belfield has no good food?
yeah.
The goddamn truck stop food is equally as good as the restaurants, and that's a fucking problem. We're not talking about the Trapper. We just, due to their business hours and ours, we don't get to spend a lot of time there. 'Cause
True, they
it's
have
usually
sick
in the
food.
evening when they're open, and we're usually looking for more like a beer and whiskey vibe come the evening.
But god damn, dude, it's just shitty pizza or shitty burgers or wings that don't even get tossed in the goddamn sauce, bro.
Dude.
Can I yell about that for a
You
moment?
can.
So everywhere you've ever gone and you've ordered boneless or bone-in wings and you go, oh, I'll have the barbecue. Okay, I'll have the buffalo. And I'll have them boneless. Everywhere you go, they come out and they fucking have all the sauce on them. And then you dip them in ranch.
As wings are proper.
They come that way at Applebee's. They come that way at Buffalo Wild Wings. That's all they do. So this place, they just bring out the sauce on the side and give you fucking chicken nuggets, basically. And you go, hey, could I have... And yeah, you can order them that way if you want. Okay, why don't they come that way? Like everywhere else? That's my question.
So, and I hate that they have decent food, but you want to know what the worst part about the food sitch is?
The hypocrisy.
That in order for me to go enjoy good food in this town, I have to do it at the Rendezvous. Which, when I say good in this town, we're talking this
Yeah.
is still battling second place
Yeah,
for the
yeah,
truck
yeah.
stop food. It's garbage. But I have to go to the Rendezvous and deal with fucking Like, are you kidding me? The one place with half decent food I don't even want to go because her dad never told her to shut the fuck up when she was growing up. Everyone needs to hear it once in a while. I remember my dad telling me, hey, you know your fucking opinion isn't that goddamn important?
Can I put a positive spin on this?
Yeah.
That's what I love about this town is if you're going to go somewhere for good food, you basically have to put up with a bitchy wife for like an hour. So it keeps you grounded because you're like, well, I guess we can go see the old bag and have some good food.
Yeah.
Or we'll just cook another shitty pizza and hang out in the garage, which is what we do every night. So it's like home. It feels like home.
It is. I just hate that she'll walk up to the table as servers do to see if we need anything else served to us. And I'll ask for another whiskey and Coke, and I catch and
then stomping off.
If you're cool with me being behind the bar, I'll just mix them and fucking mark it down.
That's not a problem for me, but...
Mark it an 8, dude.
Mark it an 8, dude.
I'm sorry, Smokey, but you were
This isn't named. This is the rendezvous. There are rules.
Oh, no shit. Except for she just thinks everything she has
rules,
to say.
Dude. That makes me want to eat food so bad, though. Let's go eat some chicken and rice or some fucking breakfast for dinner.
Let's go. You're running the controls.
White Man Taco. Should we hit the DG for some tortillas?
We can.
Well, hell, let's ride, brother.